So New York Credit Department hacked into my phone and did the video. Alright? The New York Credit Department hacked into my phone and did the video. Alright, so I don't know how much video was recorded, but they sent a Negropean to try to threaten me. You know, stand up behind me or actually on the side of me. You know, punching his hands into his other hands. So I told him, I said, yeah. I walked up to him, I said, anytime. Sure. Alright, I walked up to him, I said, anytime. I said, because all I gotta do is just catch one of y'all. And that'll be the last thing y'all ever do. So, they hacked into my phone because they know what it is they do at the end of the video. You see, a bunch of cowards. That's why I call them cowards. Alright, they want to continue to abuse and manipulate, and they don't want to be exposed. That's the criminal mind. That's the criminal mindset. So the bus driver, they had a muscle-bound dude walking across the street, but I said to the bus driver, I said, man, look in front of the bus. Staring at the muscle-bound black dude. Hilarious. See this shit that do? Now, if you look at my videos, right, particularly the one from last night, or any other one, you'll see that I'm able to record all the way from my house all the way to my destination. No problem. Right? But when they engage in hacking into my phone, ending the video, making it seem as if my phone is still recording, I gotta constantly look down now.
This stop is Church Avenue, East 39th Street.
The ambulance. Yeah, every time the ambulance passes by, you get the middle finger. Bunch of cowards.
Next stop, Church Avenue.
Like I said, I hope that they are being attacked, giving back a taste of their own medicine. And they should attack me. If they think it's going to attack me in that manner, they should be attacking us. Oh yes, they're president of armies and his sirens. That's right, attack their ass.
This Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Church Avenue and Western Avenue. This stop is Church Avenue and Western Avenue.
Actually, no, they don't have the hard.
Yo, next time go up there. I can't see those people back there. Yeah, all three doors. Just, at least the back door I can see. You know when people coming
Thank
off.
you, my beautiful. God bless
Okay.
you, my girl. Thank you, sis.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You shut your ass.
Ain't bothering the lady, man.
I'm not going to step over here. I live in New Jersey, so if I didn't know to put it on here, so understand that.
Y'all gotta start a record. You guys can see the pattern right now. Oh yeah, yeah, you got president office and the sirens. Oh yeah, I mean you can recognize their pattern. Right? See, one of the things, I forgot to mention this, but when they want to get away with their crime and you expose them, they'll try to guilt trip you, right? You know, you can read all about these things, man. There's been books written on it, articles written on these things. So, you know, they've already been exposed. What they're hiding is the use of weaponized microwave and radio wave frequency weapons to manipulate our mind. That's what they're hiding, as well as the illegal implantation of microchips. The 432 something. to get away with what they were doing by hijacking my phone to end the recording. Didn't work. Look, KEW 8322. The bus driver. See, they know which cars are parked up with the license plate that they're told. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just like how you were staring at the muscle about black people. You know, the good thing I looked down to and I realized that shit, they turned off my recording. GSU 5325. License plate right here.
This stop is Church Avenue, Coercive.
Thank you. Have a good day. Oh yeah. You know, like I said, I love exposing them. I love showing people what it is that they're doing. All right, look. She approached me and she stuck her hands out, so I stuck my hands out. Like I tell you, they get aggressive when they're targeting. That's what they do. Right? So when they, particularly using women a lot to do that lately, stick their hand out when they see me. So I stick my hands out to them when they do that, right? This is how they do. Look, New York Fecal Department. Like I tell you, oh yeah, come on cowards. Yeah, you turning. come on cowards. Because that's who they are. They're a bunch of cowards. All right? Psychologically harming people, financially harming them, all right, trying to destroy their image. You know, how many of us don't realize this is a white supremacist agenda, and the same tactics and methods that we are engaging in against each other, well, I should say not we, but they are engaging against me, is a white supremacist playbook. Like I said, right, I've already identified their playbook. I've already identified a lot of their plays, right? And what we have to start doing now, right? As I was walking past, there's a thing that says predator on it. So I said they are predators, and the New York Police Department using their sirens. Because they are, right? They are. I keep saying that whenever they try to flip that script of who they are onto you, you know, just speak the truth. You don't gotta lie, speak the truth, right? And again, and you look at the system, it's predatory lending, right? Predatory policing. These are not my terms, right? These terminology is not mine, right? Talk about predatory policing because the police are predators, particularly the predators of black people. Predatory lending, the financial system and their predatory behavior towards black people, right? You know, there's a lot that goes into it, right? Predatory miseducation of black people. Again, the system itself is predatory. So no, you cannot try to flip that and call me a predator. Fuck out of here. But that's what white supremacy does. Blames the victim for their violence against us. Talk about psychological projection. The minds of white people is always to project their negative behavior onto us and blame us. You know, that's what I always say. Well, why do black people behave this way? They know why. You know, try to call black people lazy. They know that's a lie. They know that. Right? But they have to put us down to make them feel good. They have to attack us to make them feel good, right? Because we give them a sense of superiority. But they don't have superiority over us, right? The only thing that they have over us that's superior is their propensity for violence. So they try to say that we are the most violent group of people, when we know that's not true, right? So again, psychological projection. Understand what it is that they do, how they do it. Anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.